Wow, this opening just grabs your attention.
What? Oh, sorry, the first 5 seconds of this thing put me to sleep.
Fire!
Fire! Fire!
And Mr. Sulu?
Fire!
Gotta escape this insane family. 10 fire drills every single night. It's nuts!
Give that fire a good talking to.
Come on, son. Attaboy.
Be careful, Billy. Hang on tight.
Mom worries a lot, but I know I can make it. We were having a fire drill without the fire.
Or the joy that comes with good cleansing fire.
Good work, son. Nice going.
I have issues.
Did a good job.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
The whole thing started about a week ago when I saw Mark's house. He's catching our Little League team. I'm the pitcher.
Me and the guys torched his house after he cost us the last game.
He said the smoke was so thick he could hardly breathe. He was pretty lucky.
Not lucky enough to have a comic book shirt like me, but still.
Mark and his family were so upset by the fire that they burned down the rest of the block, too. And that's when the whole damn city went up. Anyway, I have a comic book shirt.
Dum-da-dum-dum, enjoying my non-burned house. Dum-da-dum-dum-dum.
Hey, Mom, have we ever had a fire?
Because they're pretty cool.
Fire? Not that I can remember, dear.
Or what if we did have a fire? Would we all get killed?
No, silly.
Just the smallest of
An
us.
idea like
You.
that to your head. My goodness, what's gotten into you?
It's that damn comic book shirt. It's making you crazy, isn't
No
it?
fires in this house. Now run outside and play.
Maybe she was right. Just because it happened to someone else doesn't mean it'll happen to us.
But that's what they said about our dog killing a mailman, too.
Saw Mark's dad at the office today. That must have been some fire. They really had a close call.
Why? What happened?
They had a fire.
2 a.m., dizzy and choking from the smoke. It was so thick they had to grope their way out.
Bob's
Nobody ever
groping
thought of how
skills
to
finally
escape.
came in handy,
I suppose
though.
you just put it out of your mind till it's too late.
Dad, what if we had a fire? Couldn't the same thing happen to us?
Honestly, Billy, what a worrywart. You've been watching too many TV shows.
I don't know, dear.
I think
It's
Billy
probably
should be
safe to
watching
assume
more
we might
TV,
react the same
personally.
way. Would you know what to do?
Well, I'd call the fire department and then run out.
Or we might try to save ourselves first and then call the fire department.
You men, you can't even make up your minds when there isn't any fire.
You're both weak, like I've always said.
What do we do? Just in case.
To tell you the truth, I don't know. But I'll bet somebody's worked up a plan that people should follow.
Bet you one of the firemen could tell us.
Good thought, son.
That riddling is
Now,
really
all we
paying
need is a
off.
volunteer to get the information. Guess who? You. How about stopping by the firehouse after school tomorrow?
Well, might as well pick up a new Dalmatian while I'm here.
I was a little uptight about going in. Who likes to admit that he doesn't know something?
The member of the mid-19th century Know-Nothing Party?
Smartass.
Well, he asked.
Hi. Want to look around?
We have a lot of red stuff if you're into that. You like red stuff?
Oh, yeah. It's the mildly funky theme from What If We Had a Fire?
That's all your family needs to be safe, kid. Little plastic fire hats. Now beat it.
And this is from our all-firemen stage adaptation of Flashdance.
Black guy's having a great time.
Hasn't stopped laughing since they put out that big fire at the pot farm last week.
As a parting gift, you get this complimentary hook and ladder truck worth $130,000. But you do have to give back the plastic hat.
Please let me leave. I know you're having fun, but I've been here for 12 hours.
I sure did learn a lot.
About his recent divorce.
Last year, over 300,000 Americans were either killed or hurt in fires. A lot of those people would have been saved had they known what to do.
Asbestos underwear,
Now,
for
this is a
starters.
smoke detector, and everyone should have at least one in his home. As soon as it's exposed to gases and smoke, the detector sounds the alarm.
John Goodman
Now,
sets
that
him off
warning is the
instantly.
first step in
Lots
the
of
escape
gases.
Oh, yeah.
But where does the smoke detector go?
Oh, yeah.
Let me show you. Right outside the bedroom door. A smoke detector should be installed outside the sleeping areas.
Why are you drawing
and
a pet
ideally,
carrier?
On every level of the house. It's all in the instructions, so read them carefully. But remember, the smoke detector is just the first step in your escape plan.
Step 2 is physical teleportation. You can do that, right?
Get out.
Then we began to talk about the escape plans.
Now, the primary escape route is the way you normally leave the house.
Desperately
Here's the
tunneling
smoke
with a
detector.
spoon. Got it.
The bedroom door and the front door. But what if the hallway were filled with hot gases and smoke?
It means John
That's
Goodman
what
has
the
come to
secondary
visit,
route is
right?
for. Here, the window. Let's try a little test.
Here comes the Scientology
Late at
pitch.
night, you're in your room sound asleep. Your door's closed.
You're doing filthy
Wake
secret
up and you smell
things.
smoke. What's the first thing you do?
Well, I jump out of bed, went out in the hall.
Oh, wrong. That's just what you don't do.
You hear that,
The
guys?
hallway
Kid
may
was
be
going to
filled
run out
with
in the
hot
hall.
gases. There may
Idiot.
not be enough air for you to breathe. You could suffocate.
But how do I get out? What about Mom and Dad?
Hold on there. Don't panic.
They're not even your real
Let's
parents.
take it one step at a time. You do sleep with your door closed, don't you?
Most of the time. Sometimes when it's hot, I leave it open.
It should be closed at all times when you go to bed. That way you're somewhat protected from hot gases and smoke if there is a fire.
And trust me, in about 5 years, you're going to want it closed anyway.
Okay, it's night, you're sound asleep, you wake up and smell smoke. What about Mom and Dad?
It's too late for
Gotta
them.
warn them. Somehow.
Now you're cooking. Yell, scream.
kinda.
Better yet, if you've got a whistle, blow on it hard. The object is to alert everyone in the house.
Don't have a whistle. They're all dead.
Now the next step is to know how to escape the fire safely. Too many people wake up and panic because they don't know what to do. Since heat rises,
All right,
and
let's
carries
go
the
mail this
gases
hate
and
letter to
smoke
Mark's
up with
family.
it, the best place to be is on the floor. Don't stand up. A closed door will block the entry of gases. and
Okay,
smoke
pick
into
one
the
toy,
room.
son. We'll
So
burn
don't
all the
open it right
rest.
away. First, make certain that it's not warm or hot. That would indicate that there's fire on the other side.
Stage is set for the
door
greatest
feels
YouTube
cool,
dog humps
Brace it
kid
with your
video
body
of
and
all
open it
time.
Slightly. However, be prepared to slam it shut if there's heat or smoke outside.
Who says I need
If the
makeup?
way is clear, then you can make your escape. But remember, stay low.
What do you do if the door is hot?
Unlike my
Keep
mom.
the heat and gases out of your room by stuffing a sheet or clothing in the space under the door.
No sheet. Dead.
Crawl to the window and open it. If you're on the first floor, no problem. Just climb out and go for help. If you're on the second floor, you may have a fire escape or a porch or a garage roof to climb out on.
Or
If
maybe you
there's
can
no
fly
safe
and
way
you
out,
just don't know it
open
yet.
the window from the top
Try
and the
it.
bottom, stick your head out and yell for help. Don't jump from an upper floor.
Even though it's really
There
fun.
wasn't any easy way out of my room. So, the next day, Dad installed an escape ladder.
And installed.
There, that ought to hold it. Now, my boy, we're ready for the test.
The last thing some kids ever hear.
Yeah, you'd be a charred pile of ash by now. How about moving with some urgency, son?
What the hell is Mark crying about every day at school? Fires are fun.
Slowly, son, slowly. Be sure your foot is secure in the rung before you put your weight on it.
Concentrate fully on your task. Don't let anything distract you. You hear me, boy? No distractions.
Not once mentioned in their plan, the sister they keep locked in the crawl space.
And Dad installed a smoke detector.
He made it out of a beer can and some nuts.
But just then, a tornado destroyed our
A
house.
lot of fires happen at night when everybody's asleep. We decided to test our escape plan after dark.
Oh yeah, escape plans after dark.
Fire!
Bear! I mean fire, sorry.
Actual fires may be far less funky.
What middle-aged mom wouldn't be thrilled to be shot from this angle?
Oh, dear. Of course, if they really wanted the drill to be accurate, Dad would be naked and drunk.
Honey, get in the car. We can be in Mexico by sunrise.
All right, great. Now, how do we get Grandma out?
Hey, Mom, what's this for?
Well, it's chilly out here. I don't want you catching cold.
Oh, Mom.
That
You
was good.
loving,
It took us less
nurturing
than 1
harpy.
minute to get out. Now, what would we do?
Get to the nearest phone and call the fire department.
How about you crawl on over to that phone, honey?
Whoa. Little window there.
All set, son?
Sleep tight, dear.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
Good night, old lady whispering hush.
I bet Mark will have an escape plan in his new house.
Oh, hi, Mark's
I
new
think it's a
house.
pretty good idea to have an escape plan just in case we have a fire. Not that we ever will.
In fact, let me push my bucket of oily rags closer to the furnace as a direct taunt to God himself.
Wire!
Yeah.
Ha, sorry, son. Just seeing if your mom wanted to watch The Wire with me. Hearts of fire! I did it again, didn't I? Sorry, boy. She didn't want to watch The Wire, so I suggested the mid-90s sitcom starring John Ritter and Marky Post. Earth, Wind, and Fire! I'm so sorry, son. Just putting on some sexy R&B while I make love to your mom. Yeah, you heard me right on that one, boy. Come here, baby. Oh, that's what Daddy likes.
Riff Tracks. Some movies have it coming. This has been a Riff Tracks presentation. Riff Tracks, copyright by Riff Tracks and Legend Films. All rights reserved. Unauthorized use or duplication is prohibited.